Hey guys, it's Jill with Simply Made Unique by Jill, and today we're going to be cutting a decoupage paper and applying a decoupage paper to a pie crust table. So it's an oddly shaped table, and rice papers have little fibers in them, so I don't want to just lay the paper down and cut it with a razor knife. So we're going to make a template and we're going to map out our tabletop before we cut our paper, get our paper down, and I'll show you how beautiful this piece came out. So let's just hop right to the project today. Here's the paper. It's called Cherry Blossoms by Aussie Decor Transfers. The first thing we're going to do is turn the paper upside down. We're going to take an edge of some sort that's hard, or our fingernails, and we're going to go around that whole edge, making a crease so we can use our scissors at some point and cut the crease. But first we're going to use a piece of chalk, and I'm going to show that to you next. After we make that crease, we're going to run along our edge of our table and just make a chalk line so we can see it a little bit better with our scissors. Between the two, I have some security that I know where to cut. Now, I don't want to just use a razor blade after I put the paper down, because raised paper has little fibers in it. I don't want to rip the paper. That's why we're doing it this way, so we can get a nice clean cut. Let's grab our scissors and get rolling. We're going to cut all the way around this edge. We're going to cut in on the outside of our crease just to make sure that it fits all the way around the table. If there's any spots that look like they're a little bit too big, we can always trim them down, but we can't add back after we cut. So that's why we're doing it this way. We're going to cut it completely out and then turn it over and fit it onto the table. It should fit perfectly. We're just going to smooth it out to make sure, and then we're going to get on with actually decoupaging it down to the table. The next step is actually decoupaging it down. So we're going to start with a little bit of an area at a time. We're going to get our blue tool, or any tool with a felt bottom. It helps with the adhesion process. And we're going to get a fine mist spray, because that works best with making suction with a rice paper. So we're going to put a clear coat down. You could use Mod Podge or any medium that you would use for decoupaging. I'm just using Dixie Belles clear coat right here. We're going to paint a nice area down. We're going to put our paper, well, we're going to spray our paper first with a fine mist, because like I said, it creates suction. We're going to lay it down, and then we're going to take our tool. I'm using the Aussie Decor blue tool, but you can use any tool with a felt edge or some balled up saran wrap works too. And we push from the line out, smoothing out any wrinkles. Now, rice paper is pretty strong, and you have some time to do this. Then you're going to pull it back, and you're going to repeat the process until you're done. Do little sections at a time. It helps you get those wrinkles and air bubbles out. So, and then when you're finally at the end, you can see that it laid down flawlessly. There's no wrinkles or bubbles or anything. And again, we're just going to mist it, put it down, start at the middle, and push outward. Once we get that down all nice and secure, you can see that there's no air bubbles or wrinkles in that. We will let it dry for 24 hours, and then we'll add another clear coat on top for protection. You could also add something like an acrylic or any kind of clear coat that you want to make it a little bit shinier, but you do want to make sure you put something on top just to make sure that it's down really, really good and that it's going to stay there forever. Doesn't this table look absolutely gorgeous with cherry blossoms on top? And it was so easy to do. Hey guys, me again. See, that was super simple. If you just use a piece of chalk, some sharp scissors, and your mister bottle with your rice papers. Hopefully you found that tutorial easy and helpful. And if you did, of course, click like and subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notifications each time a new video comes up. I appreciate you all. And again, I'm Jill with Simply Made Unique by Jill, and you can find me on all different social media platforms as well as here on YouTube. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day.